Hi and welcome to episode 9 of my Ice Sheet Vanilla playthrough series. My name is Icon and today we're going to experience the rest of the story around Agnew and Lenny, which were refugees seeking shelter from what seemed to be the Empire after all. I'm going to fix the problems with the flagstones here because for some odd reason I thought it would be a good idea to put down sandstone flagstones. But thanks for that comment, by the way. It really helped me out. We're of course doing granite everywhere. We don't have any sandstones. We only have granite and slate here. So I don't know what's going to be happening apart from that today. I'm going to take any surprises from my storyteller about that. And I hope we're going to have some good fun again today. And if you haven't done so already, leave a subscription on my channel. You'll absolutely make my day. These things mean a lot to me. And if you want to, you can turn on the notifications and you won't be missing any future content from my side. But whatever might be the case, let's have some fun with this little colony here. So we're really in a very good spot here. I'm very happy with everything. But the expansions are very necessary, I gotta say. It's about time to make this little place a little bit more lively and happy. I mean, there's no colors everywhere. Everything here is so friggin' dreary. That's why I researched carpet making. But at the same time, I'm noticing we're really not having enough planting space for a proper cotton harvest. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to expand into another hydroponics. So we're going to build a copy of this, and then I'm going to build a room roughly measured like the outside of that. So this is really hard because sadly you don't get the readout again, but so I think this is going to be just okay if I do it like that. Let's copy, do like this, copy, and wonderful. Deleting that, forbidden that, and we're installing some steel door. So, just placing down some long-term plans while we're enduring the forced weather, which will, or I don't know, did it bring me something, or? Yeah, the Masterwork Revolver. We got that one as a reward for enduring that weather phenomenon. Also, I'm building up new apartments here to make sure that this place here is able to give a home to more people. Okay. So I think I want to build some more vents in between those rooms. New lovers. So Henry and Lofeski. Alright. Alright, Henry. Then we're going to grab you a new room, hey? Or a new bed. So I'm going to reinstall this bed here. And let's check out who was my constructor again. That's Barbara. Barbara. Alright. Just do that Lovebird's nest real quick. So steel double bed in here, and ordering Barbara to do that. Sadly, this game doesn't give you the ability to set priorities on work orders. It's something that really makes me sad to no end, because this would be so awesome if the game would have that. So Henry and Lofeski, what do we have here? So it tells the story of Henry getting hypothermia. I don't even need to read more. Barbara, what's wrong with you? I mean, Barbara is also the person doing these horrible, these horrible freeze to death sculptures. I don't know. So, whatever. Lofeski and Henry don't take the weird art too seriously, please. Okay, I'm going to put this place into a prison cell. Or make this place into a prison cell. And let's drop down more power conduits down here. Up here much more. And I'm going to start thinking about carpets now. So these new apartments, they are going to have carpets. That's what we're going to do. I think out here a red carpet will have a nice, vibrant and charming color. It's way more cloth than I have available. I don't care at all. We just need to have some friendly colors in here again. Can't wait for that. Alright. Also, it's a good way of making long-term use of my cloth income. Because I'm definitely getting more cloth than I'm using here. Alright. Still somewhat concerned about my firepower. Oh, Barbara is having an inspired career. Oh gosh. So let's have her one more. Let's have her do one more sculpture. You can decide your own if you do granite or slate. I don't mind. It's your choice. All right. Let's see what Barbara will do out of her inspiration here. Everything is looking so neat and tidy now with these floor tiles everywhere. That's nice. Whole place is looking way less raw. Alright. I'm really happy once the lightning storm is finally done. 5 more days. And we're finally through with that. Alright. And there goes the harp. I'll research microelectronics now. Because with microelectronics I get the ability to put up a comms console, which brings regular trading into my grasp, because right now a regular way of trading is not really possible at all. I mean, how? Seriously, just how? We couldn't do it even if you would want to. Alright. So, what to do next? So I'm going to check out how my power support is at night. I mean, the wind turbines are going crazy due to the thunderstorm. Thunderstorms have a constant source of wind, and the weather actually does influence the power output of your wind turbines. I don't have it memorized completely, but some kinds of weather are good for them, and some kinds are bad. Rainy thunderstorms are obviously good. Okay. Got lots and lots of slate chunks here available, so very, very curious about the art which Barbara might produce sometime soon. I mean, her inspiration is running for 7 more days, so we have all the time we need to finish the new hydroponics room first. Because I think that's a very important thing to do first. Oh, yeah. It's August, in the middle of summer, and there's no wildlife anywhere. No wildlife anywhere. It's amazing how few animals are living in this biome at all. I mean, it's completely understandable, but at times I'm still surprised how devoid of life this place actually is in the long run. Alright, so let's dig out some more steel, and I want to have a proper housing around the geothermal source here, because I want to have another generator here. Whoopsie daisy, that was wrong. Took the measurement wrong here. Alright. Part of me was thinking, like, that's looking too small. So forbidding the building here first, because I want to have that housing done before I get anything else done. Don't want to give the raiders a free geothermal generator to go. These things are way too costly for that. Alright, so let's check out some source of components. Ah, yeah, here. So, but I think I'm going to manually do that. Where were they again now? There. So, with deconstructing ship chunks, your colonists, if you don't monitor them manually, tend to do really stupid things. Stupid things like, oh well, she's actually hauling them right away. Most of the time, I don't know why, but people are just like, ah, well, don't need to haul that. Alright. Guess we're out of cloth already. Yeah. Sad. Not too surprised, but sad. Alright, so what about Agnew and Lenny? They're departing like in 24 hours. Okay. So let's see what'll happen then. Let's see if anything will happen. Not sure about that. Okay. But we're getting raided by the Red Mule Roba. So these guys are not really a threat, I think. Immediate attackers, immediate attackers. Yeah, everything else would be silly considering the temperatures. Okay, so do I have everything I can bring up? Mustard, oh boy. So they're splitting up somewhat. There's one guy of them going another way now. Alright. So I'm going to let Eden stand here. Lofeski, you're the person. Yeah, whatever. I'm letting Agnew and Henry take the tanking here for a moment, because well, I don't want them to die, but it's like if they are getting downed and such, it's not that terrible. Alright. So Agnew took a pretty tough beating, so he lost some fingers. Tough. And what about Red? Red is good with plants and an ugly night owl. An artsy person. Yeah, whatever. We're going to rescue Red, or capture him much more. Out here, it's the same. So let's make sure that we're getting Agnew treated in time. And Lenny went on an assaulting spree against Lofeski. Alright. So, of course, when there's something happening, there's everything happening at once. Alright. So we're going to... Wait a sec. That does failed quest? Oh, come on. That's something I didn't expect to happen. Yeah, okay, that's That's stupid, but whatever. Alright, lesson learned. I didn't know that. Now I feel bad about them. And, so, wait a sec. The quest failed. Alright. But Lenny is still with us now, so... Okay. I'm very sad about the outcome of this. And, I didn't, expect that to happen, but whatever. I mean, it's completely understandable, and I just went with my usual routine. I shouldn't have done that, possibly, but whatever. So the Red Mule Roba are actually people which I could pacify. So what about Red? Oh boy, you're going to get released here. I'm so sorry, man. Didn't want that to happen, but he's already cremated, so there's that. Okay. So lesson learned. Wait a sec. Unowned? Yeah. So Lenny stayed with us, and Agnew not. Alright. Well, well. Let's just say Agnew found an untimely end because he had this personality breakdown, and then he ran into the club. I guess something like that happened. So let's see. Defeated hostile leader Agnew. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not. Okay, I'm done with this topic. Hello, Lenny. It was a very weird story how you joined us, but after all, aren't all stories out here in the ice a little bit weird? Okay, let's drop down some more flooring here, and let's do something like that. Man, I wanted to know what kind of future rewards you would get for that quest, but well, maybe I'm going to get another opportunity later to give some other people a shelter. So down there's another opportunity for a geothermal generator. Not bad. So I'm going to mine out this corner here. Alright. Microelectronics are already 1,000 points researched. Quite surprised about that speed. But well, we are quite crafty, aren't we? Okay. I mean, with 2 researchers on a level above 10, it is quite nice to have research going on. Okay, let's check out if my other doctors are good enough to tend Henry only with herbal meds. I'm not convinced yet, but I'll give it a try. I mean, 40%, that should be actually absolutely enough. I think, yeah, he's already over that. Nice. Alrighty. So let's build some heaters in here. So most of my power right now, which is active, are my wind turbines. That means without them, I would be having like no energy at all. So I guess it's quite a good idea to have the other geothermal generator on the queue, because this means once the geothermal generator is online, I can put up a new hydroponics area and stick on 0 power generated during the night too. And I mean, I think I'm going to expand my battery capacity a little bit. I think the room Barbara and Squint are living in right now is going to be a battery housing in the future, because that seems to be a very decent choice to me. Barbara, your inspiration is running out. I can't allow that. I want to know what horrible kind of death situation you're doing right now. So apart from that, Lenny is a pretty nice addition to the colony. Still feeling a little bit bad about Agnew, but the feeling will pass. I always feel bad when somebody in my colony died without a good reason for that. Lenny compared Eden to a crocodile. Well, I guess as a 81-year-old woman, she has wrinkles that are comparable to a crocodile. It's still quite rude. Let's check out. She does like Lenny though, because he transhumanist appreciation. Oh, he's having a wooden foot. Eden thinks he's cool because he has a wooden foot. And that's the kind of woman Eden is. Alright, so Barbara's inspired creativity. There goes, wow, a excellent one. It's an artwork about her getting hypothermia, so it follows the plan. So this woman is perfect at shooting people into the heart and through the brain, and loves making ice art about people dying in the ice or freezing to death. That's Barbara. Well, but she's kind. Now you know why. I'm going to put this down here because one of those statues, especially if it's such an excellent quality, is a good spot for my people to go recreating at. Because, yeah, that's quite good to have. Alright. So we're going to drop down some end tables now, at least in the larger rooms. Some lamps here too. I think I'm going to reinstall everything down there for Barbara and Squint. But one thing at a time. Let's build those vents first. Okay. White Goat Barrow are liking me more again, because they have a natural tendency of liking you a little bit. It's the people I killed, the visitors, and, well, that's another story. Let's better not talk about it anymore. Let's say they paid us a visit and it was vital to our survival. The end. You don't want to know the rest of the story. Okay. So, how's Henry's flu? Very good. So the next tent quality was quite abysmal, with only 16%, but having such a high advantage against the flu, it doesn't matter. He's going to grab his immunity quicker than the flu is racking up persons. Okay, but this one is bad. I gotta be monitoring this further. Maybe I have to use one shot of proper medicine here to ensure his survival. But overall, I really love to use herbal meds as much as possible, because The better medicine is awesome if you want to do operations. If I'm going to install an architect spine for old lady Eden, for example, well, gotta have an architect spine before we do that. But if we had it, I would be using the Glitter World med for that, and not for curing a flu. Only if I have to. But I noticed the immunity race is quite even. It's almost no increase. I think we're even gaining a little bit. Damaged ship. So they're seeking a place to land. Outlanders will attack. Must defend. They're coming with cataphracts. Shuttle loot. We could get a person called Kenneth into our colony. Oh my god. Except for his incapabilities, he's a very, very versatile person. But we could also just take honor. What about this? Do we just want to take honor? I mean, this would basically... keep clicking the wrong spots. This would basically be my first source of honor at all. Oh boy. So yeah, for Henry's royalty? Do we want to do that? I mean, it is quite a safe thing to do, because after 8 hours, a rescue shuttle will come and pick up the survivors. You'll need to get them all on board. Yeah, we're going to do that. So Henry is going to go royal now. So, except for the fact that Henry is the only person not going anywhere. So, let's go over there. And I really like how they did it now. I can't control the cataphracts or anybody of those. So, I can't just stand here and let the cataphracts do all the tanking because I can't control them. And I have to protect Nestorius. Wow, he's having a Persona Plasma Sword. Doombender. What a nice name, too. So, Eden is crawling towards here, too. But honestly, Eden is a very good shot. She does need some time to get there. But once she gets there, she's kicking ass. So, we're going to deconstruct that thing while we're at it. So, some plasteel, that's good. 53 units of plasteel, so even quite some amount, some substantial amount. Alright, so hypothermia, not happening. Awesome. So my guys are just getting bored. That's something I like to see. So, there are the raiders, and they're bringing me weapons. Appreciated. So I'm going to bring my people into cover somehow. Alright. Want to make sure that I'm not particularly close in the line of fire of those miniguns. Because honestly, they're going to destroy each and everybody quite easily. So there we go. Alright, the Outlanders are fleeing. What about Harding? Harding is a good researcher. I see. Oh well. We're going to rescue Harding. And we have to take care of Eden right away, because she's so slow, she's going to bleed to death right away. So we're going to let her rest until healed. And let's see. The best doctor of them is Lenny. Alright. I don't want anybody here moving there. tending to Eden. Ah, they want to grab some medicine. You see, the automatics of this game are sometimes really horrible. Oh well, Harding's going to die. Don't have time to save both of them. Alright, so now Eden is able to walk back home on her own. So let's see, maybe I can capture Harding and rescue his life too, who knows. Apart from that, Henry is fine. So the rescue shuttle arrived. They should be going home now. And, well, I got myself some new guns. Not the worst. So, yay! Henry got the freeholder title now. Awesome. So, medical emergency. Well, if anybody's tending Harding now, it's Henry, because Henry is the only person I think is able to save that poor fella. So, he's not really hard to be convinced to join us, and I think, I don't know, I have a good heart today. So Harding's only bad habit is that he wants a nice bedroom. That's all this guy wants. So come on, let's don't be like that. He only wants a nice bedroom. Come on. And so for some reason these things happen. Like because I did a sleeping spot outside here, it declared this as my home zone, and because of that, they want to clean out there. So if that ever happens to you, now you know why. Alrighty friends, it's about time to cut this episode to an end. Still feeling sorry about Agnew. Can't stop that. So, whatever. Let's see. Lenny is here, and Harding is obviously going to join us sooner or later too. And I'm at the point where it's time to say thanks for watching again. Having so much fun with this little place here. We're growing and growing, and I hope I'm going to be able to put up more royalty soon, because this is only meant to be the start of a wonderful journey towards royalty. And feel free to leave some comments down below, some likes, or even a subscription to the channel if you really want to make my day, because like I mentioned, these subscribes mean so much to me, you can't even imagine how much. Anyways, I wish you a wonderful time, whatever you might do or not do, and I hope we're going to see each other on the next episode. Until then, goodbye.